Spring break's coming up, and I'm pretty sure none of us want to be locked in the house again. Well, look no further because today I'll be sharing with you 4 ways you can travel during spring break and enjoy your vacation safely. Hello and welcome to Planet Pluto Travel, and I'm your host, Alana DeRose. And today, I've conducted 4 ways for you and your family to stay safe during spring break and for you to travel while doing it. So you don't have to be locked up in the house again. Personally, I and my family are planning to do one of these ways, so I do highly recommend. And with that being said, let's get started. Starting off the list, our first suggestion is to take a road trip. Not only have road trips been seen as the safest way to travel during the COVID-19 pandemic, but they're fun too. When taking a road trip, your only limit is the amount of money you have for gas and food, and everything else, such as museums and amusement parks or carnivals, are pretty much an add-on. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying stuff such as where you sleep or shower isn't important too, but, well, you can do that stuff from your car. On Amazon, you can find things such as portable showers and privacy tents, so you can pretty much just shower from anywhere. But I would suggest only doing this if you're on a road trip with someone else, so they can keep watch while you shower. Then when it comes time for you to shut your eyes, your vehicle should be just fine. Just recline the seats back, put a cover on, and, well, it'll be set. However, I know everyone likes their privacy when they sleep, so Amazon also carries car curtains so you can have your privacy while you sleep and not feel like someone's watching you from outside your car. However, if you aren't really fond of that idea, I know my mom isn't, you can just rent a motel. I wouldn't suggest staying at a hotel unless you plan on staying in the area for a good number of days, or you want the amenities they usually offer like a gym and pool, or that's just your only other option. But if you're just looking for a place to sleep after a long day of driving, then I do recommend staying at a motel, as that's specifically what they're designed for. Literally, the word motel comes from motor, hotel. Smashed together. So, also, they are cheaper as they run between $45 to $100 a night. If your motel is $45 a night, I wouldn't suggest it. I would suggest staying at a hotel like Knights Inn or Motel 6, Super 8, one of the very popular hotels. You know, hotels that people know. Okay, and then with that being said, while the average hotel is usually $180 plus a night, I did find some nice hotels that do run for $64 a night. So if you're going to go during spring break, and since it's still COVID and, you know, they're still trying to get people to book, just like the flights, hotels might be cheaper too. So just watch out for that if you do want to stay in a hotel instead. But if you don't want to stay in a motel but don't want to pay the price for a hotel either, then I suggest you rent an RV or trailer. On RVshare.com, you can find loads of RVs and trailers to rent from others near your area. You'll also be able to set filters and see prices and pictures of the vehicle, so finding the right one is super easy for you. However, I would suggest finding one with the bathroom and kitchen, as you won't have to worry about stopping all the time to find a bite to eat or relieve yourself from that bite to eat. And you won't have to shower in a tent or in your bathing suit behind trees. So, that's great too. With all these options, road trips are a great way to explore nature and learn more history about where you're traveling to, which is, let's be honest, that's awesome. And as for the past 10 months, the most nature we've seen is on Animal Planet. This then brings me to my next point. Vacation option number 2, visiting a state/national park. Visiting state and national parks are a great way to get out and explore nature. It's also a great workout. During COVID, I have visited a state park, more specifically Star Rock State Park, which is extremely beautiful and long. If you ever decide to visit Star Rock, just be prepared to climb an endless amount of stairs. And I mean endless. You think you're done, but no. No. There's just more waiting for you until you reach what you thought was the top, and then you do it all over again. But once you finally reach the top, you'll throw your hands up like you're standing in front of the Rocky Balboa statue in Philadelphia. It's one great achievement. Well, I know this all sounds painful and boring, especially if you're a thrill seeker like me who would rather be on a cruise or at Six Flags than walking around a park. But trust me, while it may sometimes be painful, it is still a lot of fun. If you just slip a speaker into your book bag and pack lots and lots of water, trust me, you'll need it. Then you'll have a great time, I guarantee it. Bars. Also, a trip like this would be awesome during spring break as it's not too hot or too cold for a lovely nature walk with friends and family. And this will also be very good during the summer, but let's be honest, it's gonna be blazing hot. But the summer's weird sometimes too. Well, in Illinois, I know it is. So yeah. Okay, back to what I was saying. This will also be a great bonding experience, like for friends and family. Since considering what I said earlier, you'll be too busy trying not to step in muddy puddles or laughing at your brother as he tries to make it up the stairs to have time to even look down at your phone. Well, unless you're taking pictures. And I seriously don't suggest you look down on your phone because there's lots and lots of steep areas and cliffs. And if you just hit one wrong twig or one wrong stick or just step a little too far, nah, that ain't gonna be pretty. So I suggest you keep your head up, be alert, look around. Whew. Okay, back to what I was saying. Also, a lot of state and national parks, such as Star Rock, offer cabins, lodges, and hotels to book so you can stay the night. However, when it comes to cabins, you pretty much have to book in a year in advance as they get booked super quickly, which isn't a surprise as a lot of people bring their dogs, and the cabins are really the only dog-friendly, overnight stay to stay in. But if you aren't planning on bringing your pet, the hotels and lodges are still a great option. They still get that cabin feeling, and you still get that family and friend bonding time as you endure tomorrow's next adventure, which then leads to my next point. Vacation option number 3, going on a camping trip. In my opinion, camping has to be the safest overnight travel option during the pandemic, as you're socially distanced considering you'll be sleeping in a tent, RV/trailer, or a cabin, and unlike a hotel, you won't have to walk down lobbies and narrow hallways to get to your room. And when you go camping, you tend to bring a cooler. There's usually always a grill at the campsite, so you don't have to worry about stopping at a gas station or restaurant in order to get food because you can just make it on your own. Also, going camping gives you that at-home feeling as you'll pretty much have another house to yourself, whether that be a tent, RV/trailer, or a cabin. Camping also gives you a different form of privacy that normal vacations such as cruises and resorts won't give you, as you'll pretty much just be surrounded by your camping group, unlike other forms of vacation which will pretty much leave you crowded or around others who are also on vacation with you. This then leads to my last point. And our last and final vacation tip. Vacation option number 4, renting or going up to the vacation home. Heading up or renting out someone else's vacation home, whether that be a beach house or a mountain lodge, are a perfect way to spend spring break, as they have all the benefits mentioned above. While staying at the vacation home, the only limit to your experience is the amount of money you have for food and the number of days you can afford if you're renting out a home. Just like the road trip, Also, you get the family bonding time and have an opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery, just like if you visited a state/national park. You also gain more privacy than a usual vacation, as you'll pretty much be surrounded by your group, just like if you went on a camping trip. And even better, some vacation homes come with amenities such as jet skis at the lake house or climbing gear at the mountain lodge. You just have to find what you are looking for. You can find the best vacation homes on Airbnb and Vrbo, as they come with filters you can put in place so you can find a temporary home that meets your very laid back or strict needs. So this will put you in the best location to enjoy a relaxing, adrenaline rushing, or somewhere in between vacation. Perfect during a time where we need either a major break or a bit of excitement in our lives. Now that is all I have for you today. If you would like to hear more, of course you do, then hit that red subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload more content. Also, this is the moment you guys have been waiting for, but our site, Pluto Travel, is officially up. So go check that out, and it will feature more news, reviews, and blogs. So if reading's more your thing, then my site is too. And without all that being said, I hope this has helped you guys. And, you can also obviously use these things for summer because it'll be warmer in the summer. But with all that being said, bye you guys and stay safe.